Well, hello. How you guys been? Hello. Whoa, of course. How you guys I fuck it up already. Whoa, of course. I fuck it up already. How do I disable this? Oh, I pause my own stream. I'm sorry. Of course, I gotta pause my own stream to fucking stream, dumbass. You never streamed on Twitch before? Of course, I have streamed on Twitch before, actually. Malik, what's up, dude? Let me adjust the chat a bit so I can actually see you better. Did you get banned for lewd? No, I didn't. I just kind of stopped for like 2 months. But I was still like, I didn't stop working. I'm still drawing stuff and all that, you know. Speaking of which, I better get on that. I better start drawing again, so you don't just see this blank screen. See, I have all this shit on my desk. No matter how big your desk is, you always could use some more space. Carl Cross resubbing? Dude, you don't have to resub. Just, I don't know if I'm gonna be like back for a while. I don't know. This might be like the only stream for the year. I gotta know. You don't have to fucking sub. I just figured I'd try it again. Yeah, I was doing another Twitch thought. Am I allowed to still say Twitch thought? I feel like it might start to become like one of those no-no words. I'm just gonna say Twitch girl from now on, because I don't mean it in a hateful way. I just thought that's what it's called. But another Twitch girl thing I was doing, you know, something easy, the line art right now, so I can actually look at the chat. But there's some other stuff to the panel I still have to add. But I'm not going to do the entire page here on Twitch for reasons. Oh man, there's some Dr. Orphan Crippler, thanks for the sub, dude. And Skirl, also thanks for the sub. Feels weird having like talking and looking at the chat. I got to get used to that again. How did I do this? How did I used to draw and look at the chat? It's been 3 years? I don't think so, dude. Oh, hey, Bronxton. What's up, my dude? Silver Crown. What's up, man? But yeah, what's been going on with you guys? I hope you've been liking some of the new comics and stuff I've been doing. There's lots more of that on the way. GTF, what's up, man? I don't know if I'm back. I don't know if I'd say that. I'm just kind of checking in. I'm politely checking in. Sakura, how's it going, dude? Thanks for the sub. But yeah, for some of you may have seen my previous pages with this girl, and I decided to change her appearance a bit. Change her hairstyle a bit, so she looks more like... What's her name? You know who I mean. Dolphin Woman. Yeah, there you go. I guess somebody recognized it. I wanted to see if you guys could tell. Yes. Does it kind of look like her? It's not supposed to be her, obviously, but it's supposed to kind of be referencing her, if you know what I mean. Like a reference to Bella Delfina. Gamer Girl Piss. She actually never did that. That was a fake. It was an elaborate fake. Someone copied like her store, the entire look and feel of her store, and made a similar URL, and then was able to trick people that it's real. Hey, Brandon Pagan 215, thanks for the sub, my dude. Yeah, I may not be very good right now at looking at the chat constantly, so if you say something and I ignore you, that's nothing personal. I just have no idea how I used to be able to look at the chat while making progress into drawing at the same time. I'm just noticing that again now. Yeah, I figured I'd keep her really skinny. Hey, Ico Prime, thanks for the sub, my dude.
Never leave me, shout I love you.
Oh shit, there's donations. I forgot about that. How do I check these? Big D, thanks for the donation, dude. I gotta remember to keep that open so I can check those. Big D, I've never left. What do you say? Never leave me. You gotta admit, even though I didn't stream, I was like putting out content nonstop. You gotta admit that at least, right? You're making a Mixer page soon. I mean, I don't have a problem with Twitch, so I don't really have a reason to like make a Mixer page unless I'm planning to use it. I don't plan to use it right now, so I don't think so. But yeah. It has been a while, dude. Actually, let me change something real quick. This looks really bad. The way my chat is set up, you can't see it, but it's actually really bad. I have to constantly turn my head to like see what's going on. I'm just gonna put this over here, and that should be better. I'm pretty sure Mixer you can do not safe for work. Gamifier, that is ill-informed. But how's it going, by the way? But that is ill-informed and not true. Hey, Purple Sporso, thanks for the bits, my dude. Bro, after 7 years of seeing your work, I finally know the sound of your voice. I honestly thought you would have a deep voice. I get that a lot. Maybe I should have had my voice a bit deeper. Like, put on a little... play along with a character people imagine in their head. I have a deep voice. Would that work for me? I'm not sure. I can just keep on talking like this for the rest of the stream. It's kind of like a Batman thing. You know, where I change my voice when I'm in public. But unlike Batman, I'm a bad man. You taken Gerf's advice and try practicing more anatomy? That's not only Gerf's advice, but I want to do that. But I can't right now. I'm just gonna be practicing by doing, but I really have thought about like just quitting for like a year or like something to just learn anatomy, to really master it. Because what's really holding me back is I'm constantly putting out stuff. And so there's not really much room for practice. You just gotta do and have it ready. And that really kind of makes it impossible to like practice specific things sometimes. So eventually. Promo 7, thanks for the host, dude. I should make some faster progress here. This is going too slow because I'm talking too much. But look at this. See, as I was saying, she's a bit skinny, and the original I made had like really fat tits, and I'm gonna make her tits a bit smaller because she had like ridiculously fat tits. You know, the kind you'd imagine like a mother to have. I was looking back, it's like, damn, why did I give her such big tits?
Shut, I don't mind subbing even if you don't stream, dude. For me it's just a monthly dono to you or whatever like it was with Patreon, but yeah man. I hope you've been alright. Love everything you've been putting out, hee hee.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl Cross, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I get that if you just want to support, like, yeah, that's really cool of you. But I'm not, like, expecting people to do it. Hey, Maxuk, thanks for the sub, dude. She gonna do any Les stuff in this comic? Maybe. Actually, no. You'll see. See ya, Dr. Rap. Thanks for checking in. Maxuk, thanks for the sub, my dude. Oh, he gifted a sub. Appreciate it. But yeah, I also changed her eyes a bit, as you can see here. I made her eyelashes a bit more, you know, how they are with certain type of girls. I think this is another good change. And yeah, by the way, is the music too loud? It's been a while, so I'm actually genuinely not sure. And the music, the title is Hands by Mr. Kitty. It's a nice little song about molestation. No, I don't know. It sounds like it's about molestation, but it could just literally be about hands. But it sounds like it's about someone groping a girl. Mr. Kitty has very, like, you know, interpretive lyrics. Am I German? I'm actually not German. I'm from Switzerland, but I speak German there, so I could see why you would think that. I don't sound like Klaus from American Dad. That would be German. Same shit, different shithole? You think Switzerland is a shithole? How dare you? Switzerland is much richer than the United States of America. The USA takes in more. I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking keep talking. I'm terrible at this. I can't even do a fake accent. I was trying to do like a fake German accent. I can't do it. We don't speak like German people. Grüezi wohl, Bait 57.
I came as soon as I heard.
Hoi channel? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be a regular thing again or if I'm just like doing it just out of curiosity, but I felt like coming back on to kind of see what's up. Guys, what have I been missing around the internet? What hot memes have I been missing? You guys always used to educate me on the latest in memology. Hey, Revenge, thanks for the sub, my dude. Now her controller here, I think it's supposed to be an Xbox controller. I'll ask the guy who made it. Is this supposed to be a PS4 or an Xbox controller? I don't know. Callcross, thanks again for the dono. He's saying, will you be selling? Come on. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious with this shit? Can we have one good stream?
Bruyua, after 7 years of seeing your work, I finally know the sound of your voice. I honestly thought you would have a deep voice.
Thank you for the bits, but I do believe
never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Oh, thank you, dude. Goblin Cub, what a nice guy. Wolfenstein Youngblood is a sad meme. Oh, dude, Wolfenstein Youngblood, man. I didn't even buy it because I'm one of those guys. Why the fuck is my mic so fucking loud? I'm one of those guys who, let me turn down my mic a bit. Who didn't even like the new Colossus. I didn't like the new Colossus at all. So I stopped buying the Wolfenstein games after that one. But Youngblood looks fucking sad. Sell your cum in a drug bag? Dude, what the hell? T-Pie Archangel. Been a while. Really enjoyed the content on your site while you were not on the streams, my man. Hey, thanks, dude. You know, that was kind of like one of the goals, was to be able to focus more on the content, put more thought into it, and a bit more, just more effort and stuff in general. So I'm glad you liked what I was been posting. You should sell Shadman bathwater. Is that still going on, that meme? You know, it wasn't really all that funny when it started out, but it was kind of hot. I'm just joking. I would not be turned on by buying a woman's bathwater. It's fucking weird. Like, it's obviously like something I wouldn't do. Have you heard of the pony cum jars? No, what's a pony cum jar? Enlighten me. Emperor Upsetti, your mom is missing me? I don't know your mom, dude, but I'm sure she's a very nice lady. And we can actually turn the music up a bit. It's a bit low. At least the site is still up, but good thing you're streaming again. Oh, hey, Godzilla Master. What's up, my dude?
Had ad block on by accident, so here is compensation, father.
You got what? Blocked on? Blacked on? But thank you. I understood I got blacked on by accident. No, now it's too loud. I'm a fucking loser. Okay, there we go. Hey, Shad, any advice on an aspiring artist? Aspiring artist? I mean, I think it's like kind of different for any type of artist, right? Like I would have no room in giving advice on a music artist because I know nothing about music. So like, what kind of art do you do? In Germany, it's 4 a.m. 4 Uhr morgens. Guten Morgen. An die Bauern. Chad, can we hold hands? I wouldn't advise it. Because if you hold my hand, you better count your fingers. Creeper from Minecraft? Like that? How much does Shad weigh? I don't know, I haven't weighed myself in a while. I'm like one of those guys who doesn't have weight problems. If anything, I'd have like negative weight problems. I'm not like too light, but I have like the kind of body type where I just don't get fat. I don't really eat a lot either though. So if you're like that, you don't really care about your weight. I don't even own a scale. Anyways, I'm making terrible progress here, as usual. Chad is a normie? I'm not a normie. Hey, just because you're not overweight doesn't make you a normie. Oh, dude. If you saw the kind of life that I lived, you know. It's like the opposite of normal. I'm sick. I'm a creeper. Like from Minecraft.
Your voice sounds a bit raspy. Caught a cold? Hope you are feeling okay, my dude. Thanks for everything you teached me with your streams and videos. And it was a lot of things, believe me. From the bottom of my heart, thanks, bro.
Thanks a lot, man. My voice a bit raspy. I think it's just from all the cigarettes. Because I'm a chain smoker. No, not really, but I do smoke, so maybe it's gotten a bit raspier because of that.
How can you not admire the beauty?
Well, what the hell is playing, dude? What the fuck is this? This is the thing about YouTube playlists. I think a robot makes them. I seriously think a fucking robot makes them. Because then just like shit comes up that's like recommended and stuff. I mean, obviously a robot makes them. Let me do a more customized playlist here. So is there anything that even you wouldn't draw? Of course, man. I'm not that ridiculous. Come on. Let's go. Hey, that's a cool. That's a cool song. Let's do more Mr. Kitty. Hey, Vacania, thanks for the sub, dude. Vacania. Maybe a bit loud. Turn it down a little bit. There we go.
Studying anatomy? More like looking at old-timey Leonardo da Vinci Wiener and Cucci manuscripts. Ha ha ha.
That's not exactly what it's like, but that is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. That is quite I get it. Moondraw, thanks for some bits. Do you play Escape from Tarkov? I happened to be killed by someone with your name a few weeks ago and I was wondering. I don't, dude. I don't play it, Escape to Tarkov. It looks like a well-made game, but it's not my type of game. Nubchop, thanks for the sub, my dude. And Cool Max, thanks for some bits, my friend. I don't know, like the bits thing seems really out of whack, like really delayed. Like sometimes I hear a notification and sometimes I don't. Make her throw the cat like Alinity. Here, there's going to be a cat, yeah. But it's not about the cat. You know, I'm also actually not sure if I should make her wear leggings or make it visible, her naked legs visible. What do you guys think? I definitely want to make her toes visible because of gamer girl toes. They're important. So I should make the line art a bit thicker here actually because, oh god, that looks deformed. It's supposed to be like overlapping her leg right here. Canty510, thanks for the sub. The meaning of life, doing whatever the fuck you want like Shad. Mad love and respect, keep on doing you. I mean, it's debatable, but thank you for the meaning of life and the sub. And Rusinma also thanks for the sub, my dude. Do knee socks? Okay, let's just draw her barefoot for now. And we could always add something later because you got the shape of the foot down, you know? 45 bits. Bigger toes. Do you think she needs bigger toes? Yeah, maybe she actually does need bigger toes. Maybe the toes should be more like this. The Wendy's Blumpkinator, thank you for the resub. No, it's not a look. It's not a fetish thing. If you would draw a character, like right now you're at home, right? You're probably barefoot. If people are at home, oftentimes they're barefoot. Young adults oftentimes are barefoot when they're at home.
How has your son been doing? I hope you have been taking care of him.
I do not have a son, but thank you. I don't have a son. Pete Jars. Also, thanks for the sub, dude. But yeah, as I was saying, if you draw a character that's barefooted and you draw their feet, it doesn't mean it's a fetish. Like, does that mean if you draw a character that has like a high-cut shirt and you can see their armpits, is that a fetish? Because, you know, like a lot of people get off on like anime girl armpits. I know some of you are in here who do that, by the way. I know your secrets. All the things are kinks? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, technically, everything kind of is... like, a nose could be a kink, right?
About to sell lockets of my hair.
That's a bad idea, dude. It's a bad idea, Goblin Cub, but thanks for the sub. Wasn't that like a thing with Alice in Wonderland? You remember that book, Alice in Wonderland, where like the author had like a locket of, like a lock of Alice's hair, IRL or something? Like, I remember reading something about that.
Hacker voice, we in first 100 bits to my boy Shad.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, hacker. A nice hacker, would you look at that? Actually don't know how he got those bits. Maybe he's not that nice. Is that a Pikachu on the bed? Yes. Yeah, I'm taking forever with this line art. That's just what happens with Twitch, you know? Interacting with the chat just takes quite a bit of brain function, so it just slows you down when you're drawing. I know there's like kind of, I've seen artists do a thing before where they just ignore the chat and just draw on Twitch. But I don't think I should do that because a lot of you come in to like ask something or interact or something. Shad, why do you like drawing Homer so much? I like drawing Homer so much because it's fun. Look, here, Homer. Here. Oh, his nose is too big. His nose is way too big. I don't know why I drew his nose so big. But here's Homer for you. Oh, come on.
Bits.
Come on, Salem witches. That's not very nice of you. Why would you say something like that? No, the chat isn't cancer, not at all. But, you know, reading things is just difficult for me because my brain is like trying to focus on drawing. You look so charismatic. Oh, thank you, good sir. I don't know how you know how I look like, but I appreciate that compliment. The thank, I do not want any cancer. Thank you very much.
Any chances of you stream again soon?
You know, maybe. I really gotta see if I could figure out a way to come on stream regularly and not have my content suffer because of it. And with content suffer is I still want to at least have 2 or 3 posts a week, and posts that are of like good enough quality, you know, they're not like too rushed or anything. Then I would consider streaming more, but I have to see. Because I don't know if you can tell, but even like just the way the lines are done and the way the characters look and stuff is more detailed sometimes than previous comics like this, because I try to go over them more sometimes. I try to have more form and more shape in them, but I don't know if that's a wasted effort, because sometimes I don't know how much people really care about that. She has 2 left foot. No, you see the big toe is here, right? And this one is crossed over like this. So if the big toe of this one is here, you see? Milo? What's Milo? Oh, Milo! Now I remember. Now I know what you're talking about. Milo. I just got it, yeah. Here, Milo. Time to send this mutt into orbit. Yeah, there's vodka in the bowl. Are you doing all the work with a mouse? No, I'm using a tablet, good sir. I'm using a Wacom tablet. It's one of those little screen tablets. Like this, I can look at the chat off tablet, so you are actually not seeing the chat in this window. It's pretty convenient. You know what? Fuck it, let's just try to color this girl. Let's give her some color, shall we? Oh, actually, no, I forgot to do her leg here. But let's start painting her. You guys want to see something new. Let's spice it up for you guys. I just have to finish that leg.
I'm in college for my MBA, and what I recommend for studying art for my humanities class is a concept called contrapposto. You might already use it, but it's crazy how its own entire subject.
Contrapposto? Dude, I don't even know what the hell that means. What the hell is that? That sounds interesting. Contrapposto. Just watch me look it up, and it's like some guy gaping his asshole with a like prolapse. It's like a fucking joke, goatsy or something. Like, oh, joke's on you. I'm desensitized to this. Goats on you. I mean, joke's on you. Do you guys remember that? Goatsy? I'm showing my age here, but that when I was a kid, that was like a thing that people would have like something like, ooh, new Half-Life 2 screenshots, and you'd click on it and it would be Goatsy. Like, oh no, it would scar your kid mind. You wouldn't even be knowing what you're looking at. Is this drug not safe for work? No, it's not. Everything is clothed, and unless you consider bare feet nudity, which it isn't. It really isn't. I mean, come on. But it's not 2 left foot, is it? Oh, fuck, it is. I'm a fucking idiot. Wait, I'm a fucking... My brain. I don't know how to write. Oh, now the toe are right. I never see woman toe before. Okay, now I think we're good. Don't do that, Thunder Cunt. We've all made mistakes because we're all imperfect. Yeah. I mean, that's a given. I think perfection in itself is but a concept, but not a reality. It's impossible. Is that a cat drinking bathwater? No, he's having a nice little sip of vodka. And afterwards, he'll have a little seizure and go take a nap. You don't need to draw toes if you draw stick mans. I mean, that is technically true. I've considered that before. I should just fucking draw stick figures. But you know, as much as I like simplicity, simplifying things, I think some people still appreciate that they can see like a body, a female body, you know? How long would this nap last? Oh, come on. Let's not be mean to the cat. So when can we buy bathwater from you? You know, I really hope nobody like imitates that even as a joke and starts selling it as well, because like, come on, people, the joke has landed. Bella Delphine did it. There's no need for people to imitate it. Like, I could totally see some girls like imitating it, or maybe they already did and I just didn't look hard enough. That cat's name is a reference to Milo and Otis, which is the saddest animal movie ever made. The saddest animal movie ever made. What's the saddest human movie ever made? I think Armageddon with Bruce Willis. Made me cry like a bitch. Chad, how do you have so many total views on here? Oh, Pokemonster 420. That's from back in the day when I embedded the stream on my website. It accumulated views from the website as well, because like just a stream embedding. All right, let's try some colors, guys, shall we? Actually, no. Que hace la vagancia? I don't know what you said, but I loved every word. So we have to make her nice and pale. Nice and pale, right? Because she stays indoor all day playing video games. 69 by Fat Boy Gay Pants. That is funny. Your form is complete. Gotta put more detail in those toes, maybe. Is that a gamer girl? Yeah, it's supposed to be. I like this Mr. Kitty guy I'm playing. He has some pretty good music. Pink hair? Should we go with the classic pink? Abaddonic, thanks for the sub, my dude. Hoes mad, whores are mad, promiscuous women are quite upset. What the fuck are you saying? I think the pink hair makes it look more like Bella Delfina, which I think is funnier. But maybe it's too on the nose. You know what I mean? She looks like freaking Fluttershy. Yeah, human Fluttershy. You're right. I was actually thinking that while sketching it. You guys remember when like everybody was obsessed with ponies, My Little Pony or something? Been playing any games? I actually haven't been much of a gamer at all lately. Why? You guys been playing anything good? Yeah, that's another reason why I kind of like I didn't really feel like streaming. It's like I don't really have anything to play. I'd want to play. Is this Paint Tool Side 2? It is, good sir. Fire Emblem 3 Houses? More like Fire Emblem Empty House, because I'm not showing up to that. Play Minecraft? Why is everybody playing Minecraft again? I've never played that game. I've yet to ever play Minecraft. Remember your Meet the Pyro comic from back in the day? Oh yeah, absolutely, my dude. I did that before the trailer came out. Or do you mean the one with the pony guy? I did after the trailer came out. Minecraft is gaining popularity again. It really is. It really is. I'm seeing it everywhere lately. I still never played it, but I kind of get the gist of it, and I don't think it's my type of game. I think you either have to be just really kind of into those like building games or Child Predator to be into Minecraft. And since I'm luckily neither of them, I've never gotten into it. Opinions on K-pop? Never listened to it. Yoga Fortnite? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even though Fortnite is a pretty alright, like it's a really well-made game, I'm kind of sick of seeing it everywhere. So yeah, I'm really not into Fortnite. Stopped playing that a while ago. Go on YouTube and write revenge, please. Go on YouTube and write revenge. Okay, let me go on YouTube and write revenge. Nothing bad could come of this. Is it in the search bar? Revenge. This is the first thing that came up. Let's watch the first thing that came up. We gotta get the music here. Where are you, Mr. Kitty? There you go.
I think you would really enjoy the Xbox 360 reboot of Splatterhouse. The Darkness 1 and 2 seem your type too.
Thanks for the donation, dude. I actually played The Darkness 2. I really loved that back then.
Creeper. Oh man. So way back in the
Why is this the first thing that comes up when you type in revenge?
This task a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight. Diamonds tonight. Heads up, you hear a sound. Turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I can never forget those.
I don't like this really all that much.
'Cause baby, tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again.
I thought he was flipping me off for a second. I thought his arms were flipping off fingers. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know what this is. I know it's Minecraft, but is it like a famous music video or something? Like a famous song? Who is that guy in the glasses supposed to be? I know this is supposed to be Steve. I mean, this is Steve. He has holes in his hands for some reason. But who is this? I mean, but like Minecraft music videos aren't anything new, right? Why is this one so special? We don't have to keep watching this. Should we stop watching this? I'm a normie. I honestly, okay, I don't get this. So maybe I am becoming a normie. I don't get this. I don't know what this is. I just hate it. Does it get good? Never skip this jam. I don't know what that is. Like, I remember there were music videos of Minecraft years ago. There's like punk music videos with Minecraft in it. That the bands officially, like, they wanted it to be a music video. It's weird. So it's weird to see. When was this uploaded? Oh, this was uploaded in 2011? Okay, I thought it was something new. Fuck off. Why are you guys linking me this shit? I don't know, maybe the music wasn't cold enough. It was kind of warm because revenge is a dish best served cold.
It's a meme from Cole McCarson's Minecraft server because Captain Sparkles is on it.
I don't know who Captain Sparkles is, but cool. How do you have 7 million views? I was just explaining, this was back when I had my stream embedded in my own website. I run a Not Safe for Work comic website where I post these comics, and there I had the stream embedded back in the day. It's not embedded anymore, but the views are like the accumulated views from the site are still there. Are we going to see new art with the twins who had a very hot mom and aunt? I don't think. Maybe you will see something with that mom again, actually, but I don't think with those twins. I think I'll add some new characters for those. I have some ideas. Also, we don't need to add too much shading here. What color should our top be? That is false, Remdog Life. I've given up that life. Light green. Maybe you should just make it blue, like in that bathwater video. Ex Di Giotto, I think I just explained it to you. Her panties should be piss color? No, I don't think so. You want to see more burqa girls? You know, maybe I will. If I have some new ideas that could involve a burqa, maybe I will. You gotta be a bit careful with the burqa. It's a very sensitive subject matter. Not that I'm known to shy away from sensitive subject matter, mind you, but I'm aware of them. Would you ever draw some lewds of yourself? No, that's not my style, dude. Make her headset black and blue. Black and blue. Are you still getting shit for the type of content you produce? I mean, I think I'm always gonna get shit. But you know, it's manageable. Are you gonna keep making comics about your trap character? Maybe, if I feel like it. I don't have any plans right now to do any trap stuff. I kind of want to focus more on girls again because I kind of miss drawing girls primarily. I've been drawing a lot of traps lately, so I'll do more girls again, more like thick moms. Shen, are you going to draw something with an armpit focus? Pretty sure I already did that, but I will do again. That doesn't mean no more trap, Big Rider. Pretty sure I'm gonna do traps again, but just right now. I'm just saying for like what I currently am working on behind the scenes. It's all female focused. Not all of it. Some of it is actually not sexual at all. But those will be for later. Her tits are too big still? Should have seen in the original sketch they were actually bigger. You think her tits are still too big? And keep in mind, this is not literally supposed to be Bella Delfina. It's okay if she has some bigger tits than Bella Delfina. If you think her tits are too big, you should see her mom. Which you will. In the following panels, there will be a mom. She looks 100%
I like how
her.
you're going the safe route and have manageable backlash, but I will always miss the days of Keemstar's daughter getting her brains railed out
I
and blown
never
out
did
of
that. I never did
same
that.
time.
I never fucking did that. See, that's the problem. I never actually did that. But people still say that I did. You fucking asshole. It's you know, it's a bit. Fucking hell. I like how it starts off all positive. Oh, it gets me every time. People, I have like a donation that's all like, it starts off all nice. And this is, what the fuck, dude? Come on. I'm Niche. I do remember you, man. How's it going? I remember your username in the back of my head. Ever heard Brazilian funk if you want to try to reach Anita via Melendra? You know, I think anything Brazilian right now is probably going to involve asses. And you know that dark ring you can see in the ass? That's not the asshole, but it's like that dark ring around the asshole. You can partially see it when they're wearing like a thong. That's what Brazil is like, because they're wearing such a small thong that you can see their ass. And obviously, because she's a gamer girl, she needs to have a pink fucking controller, right? Fill that out properly. One of the problems I have right now is I don't know where to put Milo, because as you can see here, there's going to be a door open right here. Where are you? I think this is you. No, where the fuck are you, sketch? Should have a sketch here somewhere. Oh, here it is. There should be a door here, and the mom's supposed to walk by, and so he doesn't fit here because the desk is gonna be here. Where the fuck should I put him? Maybe all the way in the back here. Let's grab him. Come on, dude. Maybe right here. Yeah, that could work. Right? Right. Or maybe a bit smaller because he's more in the background. He looks sad. Oh god.
Oh god, old man, it's been a while. Broken any bones lately?
I haven't, Lopez. Thank you for the bits, my dude. I've been healthy, or trying to be. He's sad because he hasn't been fed in 4 days. Why you guys always gotta be so mean to the cats? Why can't you be nice? Where he plays looks weird. See, he's supposed to be in the background here, and this is a bed. Do you think it looks weird where he's placed? Like, this is not real anymore. I'm removing this part. I'm putting him over here instead. Throw the cat like a real gamer girl? No, I don't think so, dude. Let's make Pikachu. A fat little Pikachu. You been watching any shows while you work? I actually have. The only show I've been watching while I work sometimes, not all the time, this is when I'm doing easier stuff because it's a bit distracting. I've been watching American Dad. There's been some seasons I haven't seen yet. I thought I'd check him out. Music too loud? And it's turned down. Hope this is better. What do you think of the voiceover guy on YouTube that does roleplay of your new comics? Do you mean that like the one who's like does like gay voiceover? Like people can do whatever they want, dude. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Honestly,
Show it.
Shad, you could just stream 30 minutes to an hour a day and not even show content. Just converse with chat on a black screen and I promise you would still get subs, donos, and views. People would either chat or minimize to hear you as background noise.
Thank you for the advice there. It would seem a bit lazy, wouldn't it? Just like sitting there with a black background. It's a bit lazy. Found the replay of you explaining the 700 million. Oh, all right, XX Diog Yuto. Glad you got your explanation. See, it was a bit weird because I explained it and you then immediately asked again. So I thought maybe you're just like, like trying to troll me. So I keep saying the same thing over and over again. So I got to be a bit careful sometimes with repeating myself constantly. That Pikachu has such a poker face, it redefined stoned. Yeah, I think he's a bit fat, but it's fine. It's all good. The mom is going to be in a bit of a lower detail because she's in the background, but she's going to come into the foreground with a bit higher detail, so you can see, have a good look at her. I'm keeping her design pretty much the same. Pretty much, except her tits are going to be bigger because of the context of this comic. You're doing homework while hearing the stream. Nice, dude. You guys are back in school, right? The guys of you who go to school, you're back in school. I think that's how it works, like college and stuff like that. I'm not sure because it's August already. You graduated college? Nice. Respor. Hey Shad, who's this you're making? Thank you. It's just it's supposed to look kind of like Bella Delfina a little bit, but it's not literally supposed to be her. It's just part of it's a comic. Some more panels here actually. It's just the first panel, so there's not really anything happening in this one. I gotta remove this Homer. Why did I draw a Homer here? I should be working on my senior thesis, and I'm here instead. Yeah, what are you doing here, my dude? Hello, Rick. You motherfucker. What did I do? You going to university now? What are you becoming? An engineer or something? Sounds pretty... University sounds just way more serious than college, but I'm probably wrong. Just sounds so serious. Like you're becoming a scientist or something. See, college and university and stuff worked a bit different where I come from. Is Homer Simpson in all the recent comics an inside joke? Not really. I just drew Homer once. I drew him in that Pokemon thing as like a thing, and people thought that was really weird, so I kept on including him. Because he's really easy to draw. Homer is like one of the easiest characters to draw. You drew Homer worrying that Pokemon? Yes, exactly. That's the one I was talking about. It's not as dark as it sounds, guys. It was a Pokemon that's literally food, and Homer ate it. Like, that's it. That's literally it. He just ate a Pokemon that's food. It's food. It wasn't a sex thing, okay? Have you ever felt uncomfortable while drawing? You know, the weird stuff you draw? I've definitely had places where, back when I did commissions, I definitely had moments where I was like, ugh, this is fucking weird. Fuck this. But, yeah, I mean, pretty much commissions, yeah. Not so much recently. Recently, I sometimes feel, like, stupid. It's like, oh, why did I fucking... You know, like, sometimes you'll have, like, an idea for, like, a comic, and then you sketch it out and stuff, and then, like, the next day you look at it and you're like, ugh, why the fuck did I think this would work? So that happens sometimes. I'm like, ugh, what was I thinking? Was I high? I'm gonna study animation. Nice, dude. How do you get your money? You know, advertising sponsors, stuff like that. I used to do merch, and I have like all the fucking ready to go like CAD dimensions and like design criteria. I just don't have any ideas for making like a snapback kind of Shadbase hat. I don't have any ideas for the design, but as soon as I would have something that I think would be cool, I'll make one. Because I've been promising some people who've been following me for a while now that I'd finally make like a snapback Shadbase themed hat, but I never did. But I have the okay to do it, but I just never did. Have you thought about putting SR? What is SR? Sounds like Overwatch ELO currency. Which part of the world are you right now? I'm in America, my dude. Cats are very nice touch. Oh, thank you, Resper. Yeah, this cat is not gonna... So technically it's only one cat. The cat was originally here, but then I moved it over here. So it's only gonna be one cat. I know 2 cats would be more accurate. For sure. You play League of Legends. I actually do not play League of Legends. I never got into those types of games. Which is probably good. What do you think about those Shadman gifts? Some of them are pretty funny. Some of them are a bit like, it's a bit. But some of them are pretty funny. Yeah, in general, I've just not been much of a gamer anymore lately. Unless like the gaming market, like the gaming industry, whatever you want to fucking call it, does some actual innovations, I don't think I'm going to be much of a gamer anymore. Because a lot of it is kind of, if you have been playing video games for as long as I have, like keep in mind, I've been playing video games for, what now, like, I want to say, I can't even fucking think. Like definitely like 15 years or something. Definitely 15 years, that sound right? I think about 15 years. I've been playing games. And like maybe in like the last 10 years, everything has kind of been the same. Like very similar at least. So you kind of start to see certain trends and stuff, and you're like,
A
it's
lot
not
of
for me.
creators and groups I love try to make merch. I would love merch from them. But when they finally make it, it's never something I'd want to wear or buy. Wonderful idea, awful execution. You should maybe go with an official skull logo or emblem.
Yeah, you see, I was thinking about that would obviously be the easy route to just make like a skull emblem for the hat. I agree. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, how many skull emblems are there? How could I make it so it's something more kind of interesting or weird? Something more kind of, you know, it's a little bit of a... But once you're like sitting in front of it, it's like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck to do. So maybe I will just make a skull. There's some cool indie stuff like Valfairs, but the mainstream gaming industry is shitty though. I'm not saying every game. I'm just saying in general, like, it just gets difficult to get into things because you just feel like you've seen it before, and you can kind of see through it. You know, you can see behind the scenes in a way. Like when I play something, for example, like Fear. You remember the game Fear? And the AI and the level design and all that. And when you're playing it as a kid, you're like, oh man, this is cool. I'm shooting people, fucking gore and blood, and the AI is so intelligent. But when you're like an adult, you're like, oh, like this AI is scripted in this way. And this AI is gonna do this now. They have this trigger to do this. And the level design is like this. You know, you can like see all the fucking pieces. And it's just kind of like, yeah, I see what you guys are doing. It's a neat game, but I don't have no reason to play it. You know, like, kind of get that kind of mentality with new games, where you're like, oh, I see what's going on here. Nothing to see here for me. Will you play Borderlands 3 when it comes out? I'm not sure yet. Maybe if I have like nothing to do. I mean, I'm not gonna have nothing to do. I always have shit to do. But if I'm like just kind of itching to play something like that, I'll try it out. So yeah, I think this is what this panel is kind of look like. I might make her a bit... What do you think of her look? Does she look annoying? She looks kind of annoying. She looks so smug and annoying. Might have to change something about her. Hey Rick, you sent a new photo of yourself? Rick, I'm not pro Jared, okay? I don't want your nudes. SR is basically so that in chat we choose the songs, just an idea, but it's cool. Oh, it's like one of those bots. I see, I see. Why are you a democratic socialist? I don't even know what that is, so I probably aren't. What I am is I live in a society, and to make it work, I live by those society's rules. It doesn't make me politically one of those guys. I'm just like, I want to live my life, so I gotta live by the rules of this society, you know? So I'm not gonna be like, I'm an anarchist, I'm an capitalist, something weird like that. It's like, no, I'm part of this society, so I live by their rules. That's how societies work. Like, I don't even know what a democratic socialist is. I literally don't even know what that is. Took me forever to even understand what a Republican is. American Dad taught me what a Republican is. What are your thoughts on Gotchi? Gotchi Boss? Or whatever the fuck it's called. Whatever, keyboard. I'm not actually going to draw out the keyboard. Who the fuck has time for that? I'm not going to draw out a fucking keyboard. I'm going to use pictures for these posters. Hey Shad, how's life treating you? It's alright, Zero and below. Zero and below. How's life treating you? Make some art on K-pop stands. See, I'm not really familiar with the K-pop culture, so I probably would not be the right person to be making some art on that, eh? People actually think Shad is a pedophile fascist because of his art. Oh, is a democratic socialist like a fascist or something? I don't know. I'm definitely not a fascist. Definitely not a pedophile. That just sounded really wrong because I only said the fascist thing. I forgot you said pedophile. I'm sorry. Some of them are. Is there Easter eggs in some panel? Yes, there are, Big Writer. You should just make a single tweeting making fun of K-pop. Why? I don't even know anything about K-pop. Is it music? It sounds like it's a music genre. Marissa is a trap in real life. Look, you keep her out of this. Can't wait to see your booby feeding on stream. I've used some of your drawings as profile pics on Xbox and I have 20 reports against me for it. Well, you probably shouldn't use anything lewd. You stream games more often? Butler Knight, give me a good game I could stream. And I would. It's funny seeing them get pissed off. I see. You're a little troll. I gotta get the new page going here, new panel going here. What have I done here so far? Yeah, she's supposed to be like mad, but like excited mad. What type of genre of games do you enjoy? I used to be, when I was younger, I used to be really into shooters. Nowadays, a shooter has to be something kind of special for me to want to enjoy it. It can't be like this scripted fucking Metro garbage. It has to be something special for me to be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I used to play any fucking game that had like a first-person perspective with a gun. I used to be that kind of kid. I didn't care how shitty it was. I beat it on the hardest difficulty. I prefer original Quake, you're saying? I can see the charm of Quake, but you know, it's one of those old school shooters where once you like kind of beat it, there's like not really a reason for me to return it. Goodbye, Bait57. How did you do the perspective in the backgrounds in your comics? Oh, look, here's how you can do perspectives, okay? Let's say I haven't drawn this panel yet. Let's pretend like I haven't drawn this panel yet, right? Wait, let me just do... Because this isn't the accurate perspective. But if you have like a girl here, like if she would be sitting here, right? And you would then be like, oh, I want her to be sitting in a room. All you gotta do is this. This is all you gotta do. You gotta decide where is the room wall. Where's the wall of the room? And then kind of make a line. Like that. And then connect that line here. And you can kind of try to see what kind of room is this. Is the room supposed to be kind of smaller? Or like, is it supposed to be more perspective like this? You can just adjust your lines. Once you got those lines, you can just start drawing anything you want, like a bed in it, you know, like a door here. And you just kind of got a place for this character to be in. Does that make sense? All you got to do is those 2 lines, 2-3 lines, depending on what it is. You can then kind of decide the space you're working with. Why do you name your layers? I don't name every layer. I name some layers so I can more easily find them. So I named this one line so I know it's the line art of the girl. See, it's just the line of the girl. So that later, when I'm done coloring it in, I can adjust it and maybe make some areas. See, this is what I usually do. Once I'm done coloring it in, I go on a layer above the line art layer so I can then start like fixing some shapes. Like I can do shit like this. I can like go in here and like fix this shape, make it more rounder. Make this here a bit more thicker. It's just a process to give the whole, just make the drawing overall like just feel kind of more pleasant to look at. Hard to explain. Hey Gray Foxy, thanks for the sub, dude. There's just probably better ways to do all of this, but this is just how I've been doing it, you know? You can add like maybe little cheek lines here. We'll animate cheek lines. Make her lips a bit shiny. Give her a gap tooth. I don't like the gap tooth. Would you ever redraw previous drawings to see the improvement in your art before and after? I will redraw certain ideas, yes, but I won't redraw like literal poses and stuff again. I'm gonna remake certain ideas like I did with the Ditto ones. Some of you may remember I did like a Ditto thing quite a while ago, and I revisited that whole idea lately in multiple panels with like an updated art style because I thought the idea had more potential to get into. I was also thinking of doing the same thing with the piercing mom idea. The one where like the daughter has a piercing and the mom was like, why the fuck did you get a piercing? I was thinking of remaking that idea. Cool Max is watching this while cooking. He got himself a smart TV. Well, better not be too smart. It's gonna start sending your data to the government. Him and Alexa are gonna plot to give all your information to Google or something. Do you ever plan on randomly finishing comics? Randomly finishing comics? Which ones you mean? Mewtwo went through some shit. Yeah, that Mewtwo phase was interesting. Definitely interesting. Titanfall 2? Dude, Titanfall 2, I've never played it. I've just seen footage of it. And it looks alright. It just looks like, oh, like, it's a shooter where you can run on walls and stuff. So I never really thought of, like, playing it. How do you come up with poses, or do you use references? Depends on what it is. If it's supposed to be, like, a more detailed thing, yeah, I'd like to use a reference. In a pose like this, the way you come up with it is just by looking at real Twitch girl streamers' cams and see the poses and stuff they make. And you're kind of like, oh, I could see a Twitch girl like playing a game in her chair, putting her feet up like that so you could see her naked feet. Like, I could see this happening in real life. So this is all this is like art imitating life, you know? That's all it is. Which specific Twitch girls for science? The ones that always come to my mind are like the default ones in my mind. I don't know if they really are, but it's Pokimane, Alinity, and even though she's not on Twitch, Belle Delphine. Those are like the ones that come to my mind when someone says like Twitch girl. Even though Belle Delphine isn't even on Twitch. Flay, get the orange door. It's a retro style shooter with Titanfall style movement. It's a Doom style of killing. I think I've heard that term before. Get to the orange door. What's your opinion on Splatoon? I never played it. It just never interested me as a game. Looks pretty boring to me. So I never got into it. Never tried it. Never played it. Like, you know, if I'm playing a shooter game, a game where you shoot people and there's no violence in it, I'm kind of like, I gotta at least have simulated violence on my screen. What's your favorite fetish to draw? You tell me. Hey, Sergeant Flores 98. Splatoon is stressful. I mean, how stressful can it be? It's a console shooter. Would you say it's more stressful than Call of Duty on PC? I was like looking at that new gameplay of Modern Warfare. Like, what the fuck? It's so stressful. I'm getting too old for this shit. Hey, lady. Yes, every gamer girl ever, indeed. I'm glad that message comes across. I didn't color in the buttons yet. Will you have a face cam? I've done like face cam stuff before. I just was wearing a mask. Who knows if I'll do that again. That was fun. Hey, Das Sluggle, thank you. With phosphorus, white phosphorus is controversial now because of Call of Duty. I mean, if white phosphorus is controversial, then why is a nuke never been all that controversial? It's like equally devastating, isn't it? I hate to break it to you, dude. I don't think there's any aliens at Area 51. I'm pretty sure all Area 51 is weapons testing. Weapon, flight crafts, all that kind of testing. I mean, they gotta test that shit somewhere, right? Only male cat girls? Hello, Mama Luigi. How much time do you usually spend on one picture? Like, if I'm not streaming, I can do a comic like this, multi-panel comic, in 2 days. 2 or 3 days. Sometimes 3. Depends on what is in it. If I'm not streaming. When I'm streaming right now, it's obviously slowing me down a bit. They obviously have nothing but trap ass at Area 51. I wouldn't be so sure about that. How many hours per day? You see, I don't like doing that, which is why I kind of use days. I try to kind of just like not time myself when I'm working like that. Like sometimes I'm working like for hours, and other times I'm like working and I have like, maybe I'm like watching American Dad in the background, and like I take a few minutes not doing something, or I check Twitter. You know, like I don't clock in and time myself. I don't like doing that. Like just kind of taking it at my pace, but make sure that in this day you gotta have this done or I have failed. So it's more like a daily goal rather than a hourly requirement. Opinion on smoking. I am a smoker now, and I like doing it, but I know it's bad for me, but I just like doing it. But I know it's bad for you, so I'm saying don't smoke. But if you do, I'm not telling you to stop, because I get you. Thunder Sweetie X3, my YouTube channel needs some love. I'm sorry, but my priority really isn't at YouTube. My priority is with these comics. There's only so much time you can dedicate to making stuff online. Since you started posting your drawings uncensored to Twitter, has your site started losing traffic? No. Actually, posting stuff to Twitter is sometimes helpful, because it makes people like, oh, it reminds people, oh, I haven't checked Shadbase in a while. I'm gonna go see what else he uploaded recently, you know, and I kind of click through it. It's also not like chopped up on my side. I can see the full thing in good resolution. All right. How about play Welcome to the Game 2? That does not sound like a good game. What is that? I'm gonna sleep, but before that, I'd like to thank via the chat. I didn't really say much, but I've got some attention that really made me happy and more confident about my English. So thank you for stopping in, Riz78. What are your thoughts of Discord? Any sections you check often? And I'm actually barely on Discord. The only reason I use Discord at the moment is to talk to people who I know. Be like, oh hey dude, let's meet so and so, have some fucking IHOP, you know, like we use Discord sometimes to talk. What's the weirdest thing you've seen on the internet ever? I think mine is those really fucking weird satanic vids in the deep web. It's wild as hell. The weirdest thing I've seen on the internet. I mean, weird must be being it's unexplainable. Like, I just don't know why this was made. It's hard to say, because like a lot of porn, like even if it's really gross, you're like, I get why people made this, because it's porn. It's like, so it's not really that weird. It's more like, oh yeah, human beings are fucked up. You got a chance to watch Peep Show? It's alright. I love Peep Show, dude. That's a good show. Hey, maybe I'll start rewatching that, actually. I haven't watched that in a while. How's it going, Reverend Clown? Okay. So I think the next step would be... This is pretty much what the rest of the comic should look like, quality-wise. No, I don't like your toes. I gotta work on your toes. The mom in the back will come into the foreground. The secret Homer. Should I add a secret Homer to this? There's already going to be a Flanders. I'm not going to add a secret Homer to this. There's already going to be a Flanders. Let's just keep it with that. Knee-high socks. You wanted to wear knee-high socks. But I don't know if knee-high socks are really all that typical for girl gamers. They're usually barefoot, aren't they? Homer fucking Flanders' wife after he made her die. Remember that episode where Flanders' wife died because of Homer? Like Homer did something stupid and she died. That's literally an episode. I'm not joking. It sounds like a joke, but it actually was a real episode. And Flanders has to like learn not to blame Homer for her death, even though it was Homer's fault. Yeah, the T-shirt launcher. It was that. That actually killed her. That was after that. That was the plot of the episode. Her being dead. That was back when The Simpsons still was kind of interesting, though. I can't really speak for what they're doing now. I haven't really checked them out. Last time I checked them out, it was pretty boring, so I stopped watching. But I really liked their earlier stuff. Really quality show. They're making another Simpsons movie? Where'd you hear that? I've never heard of that. That sounds like news to me. Is Twitch okay with your drawings on stream? Yeah, if they're safe for work, yeah. If they don't have nudity in it or like any other like bad stuff. Not all my drawings have nudity in it or bad stuff. Should I give her toenails? From what I can see, your lines are more like sketches still. Will you go over everything and make it smoother or leave it how it is? I'm not gonna go over everything. Like this is pretty, see how the line art looks like right here? This is pretty much how smooth it's gonna be. I'm not gonna make it more smoother than this. If this still looks kind of sketchy to you, that's because of my own inability to draw straight lines. This is pretty much kind of what it's gonna look like. No, but you're gonna see her feet in different poses in the other panels, so yeah. I just turn my stabilizer up. Yeah, that would be an option, but I also think it's a certain like staleness it can be sometimes if things are too straight. I don't think I'm good enough to like work with a staleness, like kind of a really clean art style. I don't think I'm good enough for that. So sometimes kind of like some of the uneven sketchiness gives me like little excuses for my mistakes. If that makes sense. Also, this shit will be removed. All this shit right here, this will all be removed. Look, like this will all be gone. See? That's all gonna be gone. Thought. Do you play Minecraft? I've never played it. Anybody here who actually plays Minecraft, unironically, what do you like about the game? Like, why would you say you like the game? Easy to relax with? That's what I hear a lot. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Not really though, right? Don't you kind of gotta like build shit and like defend your house from creepers? Man, I sound like an old man talking about this. What's that you guys are talking about? Mein Kampf? What's that? What? Minecraft? What? Why isn't everybody playing Quake 3 like the good old days? Man, you guys remember GTA Vice City? Now, they don't make games like that anymore. Ocarina of Time Zelda is my first love. I want to have children with that game. But right now, I only have cat children. Because their worms have infected my brain. Welcome to the Game 2 is a good game. Do you have a pet? I actually don't have a pet. Like, I don't not like animals. I just like, I don't really like them enough that I want to take care of one. You know, it's like, why would I want to take care of a pet? You know, the brainworm thing, that's real. Cats actually give you brainworms. But it's brainworms that make you like them more. I forgot what it's called. But you guys know what I'm talking about? Let me explain it to you how it works in nature. Why this exists. Toxoplasmosis, yes. So, imagine in nature, right? This is cat that was evolved. It evolved. This is creature that evolved into a feline. And felines, what are felines? They're hunters of prey. And in the wild, there's all these little rats and mice they want to eat. Now, it's pretty difficult to catch these sometimes, isn't it? It can be really difficult to catch one of those little fucking worms. I mean, not worms, rats. So the cat has this parasite that then, if they're around it, like if you live around the cat, if there's just creatures around the cat, over time that parasite infects their brain. And what it does is, it makes it so that the rat, like the parasite from the cat, it starts to infect this brain. And so over time, the rat starts to be drawn to the host of that parasite, the cat. You start to be like, oh, I like you now. I don't mind you. I like you. I like being around you. Oh, we're friends now. And you know what that means for the cat? It's dinner time. So if you do the same with a human, you're gonna be like, oh, I like you. I like to be around you. Hey, I want 2 cats now. I want 3 cats now. I'm a crazy cat lady. You know, like, ooh, I love kittens. I love kitties. I love having pictures of cats all over my place. And the cats are just infecting you more and more with their worms. More and more. You're feeding them. Evolution taking its toll. Now, it's not that bad, but that's actually real. But people who own cats don't usually go insane. Sometimes they do, but usually it's completely harmless. Like, it will make you like your cat more, but oftentimes they like their cat to begin with, you know? You like your cat because it's cute. Because it's like... The Neko syndrome? Yes, never date a Neko. Never date a cat girl. It's gonna lift its tail and shoot its little brain pheromones in your brain. The next thing you know, you want 2 cat girls. Hey, Demon Pie, thanks for the sub, dude. What should our shirt say? It should say something like you know those shirts they wear. Bring me dog pies. You know, this shirt. The shirts girls wear. Hey, Frozen Mr. Spear. You know what? Knowledge is scary. A lot of things in life are like that. A lot of things in life that seem innocent are not at all, especially in nature. Real innocence doesn't exist in nature. Like, everything has its purpose. Everything is manipulating something else so it can grow stronger. Symbiosis. Like, even like the human brain, for example, like, you know, the chemicals and stuff that make up your mind, your moods, your hormones, who you're in love with, what you're attracted to, all of that can change. All of that is just a concoction that can change by simple means of what you're eating. Because your body, like your brain and all that, is influenced by a lot of like bacteria and other microorganisms that make up you. So it's not all as simple as it seems. Okay, what was I doing? God, I'm making no progress here. Thoughts on young teenagers wanting to be a trap and why it's becoming more and more popular? It's K14. Dude, that's a topic I should just fucking stay far away from, because I bet no matter what way you look at it, if I start talking about it, I'm gonna ruffle somebody's feathers, you know, so I just better not even talk about it. Chat question. I watched Evangelion and regrettably saw the scene with Shinji and Asuka. What does that mean? I don't know. I've never seen it, so I don't know what you're talking about. We evolved to be the smartest and dumbest creatures in the universe. I mean, that's also not true, because we've evolved to be definitely like the most aware, the most capable, like the ones that can think. So the smartest thing, yes, but in the dumbest one, I think what you call dumb is the kind of things we do, like we killing each other, the crimes and all that. But even actions like that are way more advanced than many other organisms, because like if you would make like a cat like a president or something, the cat would do nothing but fucking terrible things that it would do for its own survival. You know, like animals are delinquents. They're not even in the same category as a human being. Wouldn't you agree? Like, even like the worst things that human beings do are way more calculated than what an animal would do. Elephants? Have you ever seen an elephant be able to write something down? Actually, maybe an elephant has been able to. Has an elephant been able to write? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, most animal sex is rape. Exactly. That's another. That's very real. Yeah. Animals are assholes. I mean, they don't know any better, so it's just how they were made. They don't have the luxury of like self-awareness, free will. They don't have all that. Should I make a t-shirt that says animals are assholes? Why would I make a t-shirt like that? Dogs are idiots. Make that a t-shirt. Feel like John Wick knocking on your door. Jealousy is a weird trait to have. Trevin, not a human trait though. Lots of animals experience jealousy. Jealousy is a trait human beings have because they used to be animals, obviously. It's this thing that, like, you know, when you have a cat or like a dog, and then you get a new dog, and the new dog gets jealous. I mean, the old dog gets jealous of the new dog. It starts to like growl at it and bite it and want to kill it. And then not want to kill it. Like some extreme cases, yes. But that happens because, like, in evolution, something gets replaced. It's like a part of death they want to avoid for self-preservation. So if you as a human being start to notice, oh, I could get replaced, you get jealous. You get like, ah, no, you can't replace me. I don't want to die. It's not a human thing. Hey, Mr. Parlon. To see me stream again? Oh, thank you for checking in. I don't know if I'll be like streaming again regularly. I just thought I'd try it out. So you're drawing porn again? I don't know if you would call this. You couldn't call this what I'm drawing right now porn. But I have been drawing loot stuff, if that's what you mean. They don't have thoughts further than self-preservation. Exactly, Valazima. You know what? The human being has evolved so much that its pursuits are beyond self-preservation. The self-preservation is still there, but the human being has this strange thing where they started to evolve so much that the self-preservation expanded beyond. And now they have, they want to chase things like truth and beauty. The pursuit of truth and beauty makes people still wage all kinds of wars and do things that are completely irrational. But it's, you know, it's something that they've evolved into. Why do you not stream the E3 again? I was just not feeling it right then, dude. I wasn't feeling hopping on stream. I wasn't even interested in E3, really. I watched some of it, and I thought the new Doom trailer looked kind of neat, and the Fallout 76 thing was a good laugh. It's a nice little laugh there. It's like, oh, you guys are fucking funny. That's fucking hilarious. I mean, see, guys, that's what happens with human beings. The more comfort they experience, the more they start to think about things like truth and beauty. But those pursuits to truth and beauty can be very wrong to other people. Like, very wrong. And sometimes so wrong that they'll kill each other over it. Apes have a higher chance of killing its own species? I bet they do. I bet they fucking do. Golden Experience Requiem said we will never reach truth. I mean, obviously, Ryuk Samurai, what is truth, right? At the end of the day, truth, it's something that can sometimes be very subjective and other times can be very objective. Like, to say that the sky is blue, I would consider it truth. That's an objective truth, right? Or to say that you wouldn't survive in space is an objective truth. Yes, a human being would not survive by itself in space. But then there's like a truth that aren't objective. Like, they're more like to the subject. Things like what the Nazis used to think the truth was. You know, it's kind of like, no, a lot of people don't agree with that, which is why then wars were waged. Or when someone says something like, I don't believe like trans stuff should be taught to children, you know, like that's like a very big talking point right now. To a lot of people, they're like, no, that's not the truth, you're a liar. And that's kind of, yeah, so you're right, that people always disagree on what the truth is. So there's always going to be problems, but it doesn't mean we should stop doing it, because it does help the race progress as a whole. We wouldn't have a lot of things if it wouldn't be for the pursuit of truth. But the pursuit of beauty, on the other hand, is a whole nother thing that is even more complicated. And maybe eventually the human race will evolve out of the pursuit of the truth of beauty. And then they will become more like a robotic race that, you know, like will be more like just operating on what's best for everyone. There'll be no more like pop stars or like art. I could see human beings eventually evolving out of that. I hope everything is fine with you, Shad, but I gotta go back to bed. Just wanted to check in and say hi. Thanks for checking in. I hope everything's fine with you too, Mr. Parlon. Hey, As a Fox. What's up, dude? I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sam Harris and what's that other guy? The lobster guy, fucking Jordan Peterson. Quite a while ago, they had a podcast, and they're both like these mega mind, heavy thinking, mega fucking intellectual people, right? And they had a podcast where they both were on together for the first time. They're talking, and the podcast was frustrating to listen to because they couldn't even agree on the definition of truth. They couldn't get past the definition of truth. So, yeah, it's fucking loaded statement. It's a loaded term. It shouldn't be, though. Are you a fan of Mortal Kombat? I'm not. I haven't played any of the games since the second one on the Super Nintendo. Five-head intellectual megamind. Are you gonna play something today? Honestly, I just don't have anything to play, so I don't think so. I'm just gonna get back to work after the stream. I'll take a quick break, have a few bites to eat, and then try to make this page for tomorrow. Because what I still gotta do is I gotta do 4 panels in total, so I'm gonna have to put in quite some work to actually be able to finish this. I was more just kind of laid back working on it here on stream. You could at least see some of the progress, but when I'm like working on it off stream, I'm really gonna dig into it and try to make this a lot more faster. Twitch doesn't allow actual porn. No, it doesn't. Old Man McBucket, thanks for the sub, my dude. Chat continues to bless us with artwork. Thank you, Night for Gold. I'm glad you like what I do. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to have this for tomorrow, and like that, I could have another page. What's tomorrow? Is Wednesday tomorrow? I think tomorrow's Wednesday. Let me check. Yes, could have another page maybe on Friday and one for Sunday. What do you think of regulating weapons in the USA? Honestly, I don't know enough about that to really comment on it. I really don't know enough about it because I thought they had weapons regulations. I know it's different in some states, but I just don't know enough about it. Here in California, it's complicated to get a gun. And if you're like a guy with a really ugly background or who's just an angry guy, you're probably not going to get one. But you could probably just get a gun off of Craigslist or something, you know? You could try to play Welcome to the Game 2 another day. Isn't Welcome to the Game 2 like this deep web game? What would you say the best canvas size is to use for pinups and paint to a site? I mean, I just go with like a regular printing size A4 and make sure it's 300 DPI and then expand that or like make it higher or wider depending on what I'm drawing. So I'd say like if you just make sure you got 300 DPI, you can go with some pretty standard sizes. 300 DPI is the pixel density, like the dots per inch DPI. And see, the high DPI is what makes it possible for me to zoom in this much. Virgos, Shad's at it again, helping gamers rise up. Know what I'm saying? Oh, hey Andy, how's it going, dude? Andy, I don't know if I'm at it again. I would just thought I'd turn on the stream for a bit to see what's up. I think I needed to see that I could still talk to people. I didn't know I could still do it. I need to prove it to myself I could still do it. So, Ages of Anarchy. Thanks for the resub, my dude. But yeah, guys, I'm starting to think this is actually it. I'm starting to think this is it. Because I want to start drawing these other panels as well. So I will probably start heading off. J-Dog, thanks for the resub, dude. Good to see you. Thank you, dude. What do you lads prefer? Titties, ass, thighs? You know, it's all part of a complete healthy meal. You can't ignore anything. It's all part of the game. Stream more often, it was fun. Yeah, this was only like 2 hours, eh? I was only live for 2 hours. I could definitely see myself doing this again more often. I could definitely see myself doing it again more often. So, yeah, thanks a lot for checking in, guys. Really appreciate it. And that's that. Yeah, when this will be finished, you can check it out on my site, or I'll probably post it to Twitter as well eventually. And yeah. Is there anything you want to say before I leave? Anything you need me to know before I sign off forever? No, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. But I gotta update some shit. I gotta rid of that. Gotta make better emotes. Andy, it just shows you gotta make some fucking better emotes. Haven't fucking updated those in years. Did you drink the Gamer Bro bathwater? No, I should have some right now. I got some right here. I'm gonna drink some. Alright, guys. Oh, Oleron, what's up, dude? I haven't seen your name in a minute. I hope you're doing well. Good old Oleron. You guys remember Oleron 666? Yeah. Just looking around here. Face cam of you
drinking gamer girl bathwater.
I don't have any. I was just joking. I don't actually have any low P's. You would see me as the fraud I am. The fucking fraud I am. Not buying that. Well, yeah. Gotta take a piss anyway. Just trying to think. Yeah, maybe I'll be back on on fucking Friday or something, or you know, if you want to know, just fucking follow my Twitter or something. I'll post it there. Jack gets AIDS live on stream. Isn't it herpes? Where's it herpes? Why are you making it worse than it actually was? It wasn't fucking AIDS, dude. If she was giving people AIDS, she'd be in fucking prison right now. And also the herpes thing was apparently fake, so. Song name, this is by Mr. Kitty. Resurrection. All these songs in today's stream were made by Mr. Kitty. It's kind of like a dark synthwave kind of thing. Add with the facts and logic. Debunking bastard. No, Andy, I think we talked about this once. How fake things are online, and whenever you look into something a little bit, you can immediately see how fake it is. Those were all fake. I think we actually literally talked about this one. Yeah, I remember now. We literally talked about this. That's funny. It's fucking funny. Yeah, let me get a good song here to end the stream on. I think I found the perfect one here. Alright, guys. See you next time. Whenever.